Hey guys, John Jr. here. I'm bringing you guys another IBA video, this time for week 3 against Steven Thurston and his Hartford Wailmers. Really good friend of mine, please be sure to check him out down below. And unfortunately, we are moving into this game 0-2. We did face Owen last week, and we had some unfortunate circumstances happen on the first few turns, so I'm putting that game behind us. It is wiped from my memory. That game does not exist, and we're going to be moving forward, and hopefully we'll win out here. Obviously, that's kind of the goal, but we are facing Steven here. He's a really good battler. He's got a pretty solid team, but I do think that we have a really good team against him. I'm feeling super motivated on my team builds right now, and I really think that we got some good teams. We got some good stuff going on right now. So today, I'm going to be telling you guys what we got and what we're bringing to Steven. So first and foremost, Steven has a pretty scary team. His team is Latios, Nihilego, Sovali, Serena, Registeel, Komala, Mega Gyarados, Alolan, Ninetales, Machamp, Blacephalon, and Electrode. And I believe his Z are Latios and Blacephalon, if I'm correct. Yeah, his Z are Latios and Blacephalon, and his team's super scary. As far as the mons that I think he's going to be bringing, I think Latios has to come. Latios absolutely shreds our team. The only really good mon we have to kind of check it is going to be Mawile, because it can't really ever OHKO Mawile unless it's like +1 Roundium Z or something like that, which physical is a little bit sketchy because we do have Rustwing, Skarmory, so a little bit sketchy there. I think Nihilego has a pretty good matchup. He might even bring Scarf Nihilego, but he's got to be careful of Mawile. I'm not entirely sure how much a Foul Play does to us. I should probably check that. I think Sovali has got to come some sort of Sovali type, either Fire or Steel, in order to kind of check our Mawile, because his Fire type is Blacephalon. He does not have a switch into Mawile on his team. Registeel gets beat by Brick Break, Sub-Brick Break, so he does not really have a Mawile switching on the team, so I think Sovali will kind of be brought to compensate with that. And then I think that Alolan Ninetales has to come, because if he doesn't bring Alolan Ninetales, he does not have a good switch into Hydragon at all. He has Registeel, I guess, but, you know, Fire Blast if we did decide to bring that. So I think those four are pretty set in stone. As far as the other two go, I think that Registeel could make a lot of sense against me. It just depends on what he wants to do. If he wants to bring that as his Mawile answer, that would make a lot of sense. I think Serena wouldn't be awful, but we do have a lot of things to kind of make Serena not want to come, because it can't really break through much. It just kind of depends on how scared he is of Jellicent. I think Mega Gyarados doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I think Mega Gyarados kind of gets beat by a lot of our mons, and especially like Mawile, it doesn't really touch. So like even Earthquake at +1 is not blowing us back unless he's adamant, maybe. But and then Blacephalon, I think Blacephalon could come, but we have, you know, Sucker Punch on Mawile, we have Blacephalon, or we have, Hydragon, which 100% walls Blacephalon, we have Lycanroc. Like, I don't know if Blacephalon comes or not. If it does come, I understand why, but if it doesn't come, I also understand why. It's one of those mons that I think is very 50-50. As far as what we're bringing, you can already see it on screen. We are bringing Miss Dusa, the Mawile. This mon is ridiculous, and it just shreds through teams. We are rocking out with Play Rough, Brick Break, Sucker Punch, and Sub. And the reason behind this set is because there's two things that can really stop Mawile on Steven's team, and those things are going to be Registeel and Sovali, either Fire or Steel, obviously. So I'm probably more so Fire, just because of the fact that he knows that we'll probably carry a fighting move for the Registeel. So in order to compensate for that, at least against the Registeel, we are rocking with Sub, because there's only two things that Registeel can really do to Mawile, and only one of those things really scares me, and that thing is going to be Thunder Wave. I think that Thunder Wave Registeel makes a lot of sense, and he can also Seismic Toss, but Seismic Toss guaranteed Sub, and that's kind of unfortunate. Nothing we can really do about that, but I do have Sub specifically to scout the Thunder Wave on the Registeel. I think that's very important, and if we get behind a Sub, we kind of just claim the KO, other than Sovali. It just depends on how weakened that Sovali is. Play Rough, like I said, is 0 switch-ins on the team. Brick Break for specifically that Registeel, and Sucker Punch for the Blacephalon, but we've got to be very careful, because I know that if he brings Blacephalon, it's going to be, looking at the team, it's going to be a probably Calm Mind variant or a Speed Boost variant, so we have to kind of scout that and see what item he is. He could be Choice Spec Speed Boost, or he could just be, you know, Sub Calm Mind specifically for Mawile Sucker Punch, so we've really got to be careful with how we play around that. We always do have Lycanroc in the back that can blow that thing back, so we can kind of just spam Sucker Punch on it, and hope that he doesn't get the +6, but if he does, it is what it is. And we also have Sub, so in case he wants to sub on us, like, we can kind of scout that and see how that goes if we figure out his set, and then we'll be in an alright position there. But that is going to be our Mawile. We do have enough speed to outspeed the 4-speed Komala. I'm not sure what Komala would do to us, but it is what it is, just in case, you know, no wishes, things like that. And then we dump the rest into HP with a rock-friendly number of HP, and then, you know, the 4 and 4 in defenses. Next up here, like I said, Hydreigon, Hard Walls, Blacephalon. I thought Blacephalon got Dazzling Gleam until this game, but apparently it does not. So we are rocking with Hydreigon to switch into that Blacephalon every time. That Blacephalon should not be too scary as long as we have this Hydreigon around. The worst he can do is like HP Ice or something like that. So we are rocking with a physical Hydreigon this week actually, because I am very, very scared of Calm Mind Lottie. I think Calm Mind sub Lottie is very real and it can just absolutely demolish us. The only thing that really beats that is going to be Mawile and this Hydreigon, so we got to be super careful about that. And because of that, we are actually rocking with Scarf. So we are rocking Crunch, U-Turn, Fire Fang, Outrage. His mons that resist Hydreigon normally are Registeel and Alolan Ninetales, so Fire Fang is going to be for that. And then he does not really have a switch into Crunch. His switch into Crunch is kind of just Machamp, and he might very well bring AV Machamp specifically for Hydreigon. It would make a lot of sense to me, so we got to watch out for that. We do have U-Turn, because U-Turn obviously momentum is great, helps us, you know, we can send in Hydreigon on the Lottie, quick U-Turn, and we either force him out or we get some momentum on that Lottie, which is phenomenal. We get into Mawile. We do have Outrage as our last move, because I think if we can get Alolan Ninetales down and Registeel down, we can kind of click Outrage late game, and we might just be able to win, honestly. Looking at his team, like, he doesn't have great Outrage switch-ins as far as his team goes. And then as far as our EVs go, we do have enough speed to outspeed a +1 Gyarados in case he does bring that. I really don't think Gyarados is coming. He doesn't have a great matchup. And even if he does, he's probably Dragon Dance, EQ, Dual Stab, so he doesn't touch Hydreigon anyway. But better safe than sorry. And then we have Max Attack Adamant, with the rest in HP and defenses. Actually, I didn't even see this. The reason we have this Spadef that we do is because we can live a +1 Nihilego Sludge Wave after Rocks, which is really, really nice. Nihilego not quite as hard-hitting as I remember it being, but Hydreigon is a very bulky Pokemon, so that's really, really awesome. Next up here, we are bringing Sally, Lycanroc, Dusk. We are rocking with Life Orb, and I hate this item so much, but I do definitely think it's the best item on our Lycanroc this week. We have a Celerock, a Drill Run, Sucker Punch, and Zen Headbutt, and this kind of ties into the question of the day, which is, what is your favorite form of priority? We're bringing 4 forms of it on this team, I do believe, 2 Sucker Punches and a Celerock and a Mach Punch, so let me know what you guys think of that down below. But we do have enough HP to live a Banded VP from Machamp if Adamant after 2 layers of Rocks, which is really, really cool. We can outspeed the Nihilego, and then we have the rest in attack, and the reason we have the moves is the Celerock priority is obviously phenomenal. Obviously, we need it for like the Blacephalon, the Lottie, the Nihilego, the Ninetales, things like that. We do have Drill Run specifically for both of the Nihilego and the Registeel. We have Sucker Punch specifically for the Lottie. Lottie is so scary, man, and I don't know if you would really expect Sucker on this Mon. I really didn't want to have to run max speed with Crunch, so I decided Sucker was probably a better alternative there, and it helps with even Blacephalon, I guess, if a Celerock can't get it done. I would assume a Celerock does more than Sucker Punch, but it is what it is. And then we have Sucker Punch, or Zen Headbutt as our last move in order to hit the Machamp. I really feel like we don't have a lot for Machamp on this team, so I thought making that last slot for Machamp just in case was pretty okay. Like, we didn't really need another move. We kind of hit everything as is. Drill Run plus Rock move just kind of slaps everything on his team. So just having Zen Headbutt there is, I think it's absolutely fine. Next up, we do have a set that I sat on for a very long time, and I'm still not 100% sold on it, but we are bringing Vmon the Victini with Charty Berry. We have Dual Stab, Bolt Strike, Flame Charge, another Flame Charge variant this week. No paras, no paras, no paras. The reason that we are bringing Victini is because we really struggle against Lottie, and I think Victini is one of the few Pokemon that can actually do something against Lottie. The only thing it can do is really bring Shadow Ball, and I'm not sure if he has these slots for Shadow Ball, because he kind of wants a whole lot of different moves, right? He wants Dual Stab, he wants Bolt Beam, he wants Roost, he wants Sub, he wants Calm Mind, he wants Earthquake, he wants Dragon Dance. Like, those are 9 moves right there that he really needs, so I don't think he has the slots for Shadow Ball on the Ryu. I don't have to worry about Blacephalon since Hydreigon, so that's fine. But I do have to worry about Nihilego, so that's why I decided with Charty Berry over Kevia Berry, I believe is the Ghost Reducing Berry, because I feel like we can just chew one Nihilego hit, we can get the Flame Charge up, assuming he's not Scarf, and then we can just absolutely go in. Zen Headbutt actually specifically for that Nihilego, because if we are not sure if he is Scarf or not, we are going to have to click Zen Headbutt to try to kill that Nihilego, and his V-Create switch-ins are very, very limited. His V-Create switch-ins are Gyarados, Latios, and Latios isn't really even a switch-in, and I do believe that is it, unless he brings Soul Volley Fire. So his switch-ins to V-Create are extremely limited, and Latios still takes 50% from V-Create, so because we are adamant, so he does not really have a good V-Create switching. For our last move, we did decide to go with Bolt Strike specifically for Gyarados, because Gyarados does kind of take the V-Create. It takes about 40% from an adamant V-Create depending on his spread and depending on if he's Intimidate or not, and he does get 2-shot by the Bolt Strike, so I am fine with that. And if we get the +1, our speed is to outspeed a +1 Gyarados, so I'm absolutely fine with that. And we can live a Life Orb Lottie Shadow Ball after rocks, just in case he is Life Orb to attack. He definitely could be that. Life Orb, Shadow Ball, Dual Stab, Earthquake is something that is definitely possible. We really have to scout the Lottie set. The whole thing with Lottie is just kind of figuring out what set it is this week. And if he doesn't bring it, then I'm going to be absolutely blown away because Lottie is the biggest threat this week. Next up, we do have the Mon that I am super excited for on this team. The Mon that kind of glues this team together this week, and the Mon that I do not think Steven will be expecting. We have Skarmory, Rustwing, and it looks like a pretty generic set at first. Ironhead, Defog, Roost. We have Defog specifically for Alolan Ninetales. Ironhead hits a lot of Mons on his team, and Roost for longevity. We don't hit things like the Gyarados or the Lottie very hard, but it is what it is. I think we can manage with that. And we do have Tailwind for our last move, and Tailwind is actually really, really cool. Now, the reason we have Tailwind is because his team is very, very fast. His team is very difficult for us to deal with speed tier wise. Obviously, our team is not the fastest. We have Scarf Hydreigon. We do have Lycanroc with not max speed. We have Flame Charge Victini, and we have Mawile. Super, super slow team so far. Other than, Scarf Hydreigon or without any boost. Super slow team so far. But I built it that way on purpose because if we get a Tailwind up, Mawile kind of just claims a couple of KOs depending on what sets he is. I don't expect Scarf Lottie, and that's really the only thing that could kind of blow us back under Tailwind. So I really think that if we get a Tailwind up, we kind of claim some KOs. So we guarantee break Latios sub if he's max HP with Iron Head. We can live 2 Alolan Ninetale Blizzard after leftovers / hail, whatever, it's fine. We take 49.7 from it, and then we dump the rest into Defense and went bold. And I think Tailwind's really cool because you go back and you look at our Mons, like Tailwind actually helps Mawile out significantly because we outspeed the Latios under Tailwind if max Timid, which is really cool. And Mawile just outspeeds literally every Pokemon under Tailwind, and what we can do is, there's not much of anything that two-shots Skarmory, and it have to be either Blacephalon, Nihilego, or Lottie. So if we can get a Tailwind off, on anything else, we do have a guaranteed switch into everything else, basically, and even the Lottie with, like, Victini or something like that. So we can click Tailwind, and we can just kind of hard pivot into insert Pokemon, and we kind of get a KO. We can, like, hard pivot into Hydreigon if we're in on Nihilego or something like that, because he'd have to lock in a Thunderbolt if he is choiced, or Life Orb. We'd have to figure out a set, right? But we can hard switch into, like, Hydreigon, click U-turn, we can hard switch into Mawile and click Play Rough, and we kind of get some KOs under Tailwind. I just have to play it really carefully and really right, and I have to make sure that we get this Tailwind up at a proper time. We are not going to be leading this Skarmory and clicking Tailwind. I don't think that's the play. I think we might be able to lead Hydreigon, though. I think Hydreigon might be the lead. The only thing is if he leads Lottie or Ninetales, I'm going to be a little bit scared of Scarf, but we could deal with that. The last one that we have here, I debated on a bunch of different Pokemon, but we are actually going to go with Breloom with Yachi Berry, Mach Punch, Natural Gift, Force Palm, Rock Tomb. I did have Fury Cutter over Natural Gift with Yachi Berry, but you can't have Fury Cutter and Technician, which is really dumb because I was going to rock out with that Fury Cutter on the Lottie there. But we don't touch Lottie, so I did have to bring that Gift Ice. It doesn't quite Oko the Lottie, but it does quite a bit of damage. We do have Mach Punch for priority, obviously. It smacks up the Nihilego, and obviously the Gyarados is the main reason we do have it. Force Palm is just really, really nice. It hits the majority of his Pokemon that are not Blacephalon. And then we do have Rock Tomb for Blacephalon as well as Ninetales. So we have enough speed to outspeed the Blacephalon under Trick Room, which is really, really nice. And Yachi actually kind of helps with the Ninetales. It's a little bit sketchy because I'm worried that he will click Moonblast over what's it called, Blizzard. But if he does click Blizzard, we do have Yachi just in case. And Yachi is how we hit the Lottie super effectively. So that's really, really cool. Never brought Nat Gift before, so I think it'd be really cool. And other than that, like, Breloom kind of just slaps up everything. Like, he kind of picks a Pokemon once we send in Breloom, depending on what he has left. We do have to kind of chip the Lottie just a tad bit because Lottie does not quite get Oko by the Nat Gift Ice. So we do have to be very careful of that, especially since we are not adamant. We have to be very, very careful of that. But I'm really liking this squad. I think that this squad can pull out the dub. I don't think Steven is going to be expecting Trick Room. We just have to play around the Lottie, man. Lottie is so scary, and Lottie can definitely just put a dent in our team. And he could bring, like, Screams. If he gets a Roarvel up, we're in trouble. So we have to play very, very carefully. In fact, I might leave Victini just to prevent him from getting the Roarvel up turn 1, because I really do not want him to get a Roarvel up. That's going to be very bad for us, very, very bad. But I'm really liking this team, guys. I'm feeling super motivated. I'm going to play Steven soon, and I really think that we have a great shot to win this game. Avoiding hacks, hopefully this week, and hopefully we'll be able to go 1-2. But with that being said, please check Steven out down below. Like I said, he's a really, really good friend of mine. I would appreciate it if you guys would go show him some love. He's uploading things like Academy right now. I'm not sure if he's uploading this, but he was uploading NCP Season 1, which was really, really fun. So be sure to go check him out. Leave him a sub. Tell him I sent you. Leave a like while you're down there. Make sure to answer the question of the day, which is going to be, what is your favorite form of priority? With all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and hop in this match. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get in here against Steve, and we're going to see what he brought, and hopefully we don't see the Latios. We are going to see no Latios, which is actually phenomenal. Machamp, Silvally. This is not what I expected at all. Nihilego, A9, Gara, Mega Gara, and Serena. And this is not what I expected at all. Let me go ahead and change things up. This is completely different from what I expected. So Blacephalon turns into Machamp. Word. Registeel turns into Serena. Rutland's looking really clean this game, actually. Serena. It's a little bit laggy right now, and I apologize for that. It should get better as time goes on. Also, my Wi-Fi's been a little bit iffy today, so we might have to end up migrating to Showdown, but either way, you guys will still get it live, so it is what it is. He's already locked in. So, what we're going to do is, I think, looking at Steven's team, I think, what could we lead? I really want to prevent Aurora Veil. I think we could lead, he might lead Serena. I think we lose nothing in leading Vmon, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I think we lose nothing in leading Vmon. What do we lose? Actually, Victini matches up well against literally any Pokemon that he decides to lead. So we are going to end up doing that. Let me go ahead and change my notes here. Instead of Blacephalon, we saw Serena. Instead of Registeel, we see Machamp. And instead of Latios, which actually demolished my team, I thought, we see Mega Gyarados. So Victini actually does crazy good against this team, and I have no idea why. He is going to lead RCS 50%, which is Silvally. That is going to be Silvally Fire, like I predicted, which is fine by me. Fire. So we actually might not outspeed this Silvally. I want to see how much this Silvally will do to me with any given move. Victini, Silvally. Actually, I'm just going to click U-turn either way, because, let me see. I'm just going to click U-turn either way so we can kind of get a read on his set. Surf does about half if he's fully invested. So, actually, I don't have U-turn. How much does Zen Headbutt do? He doesn't have a switch into Zen Headbutt, fun fact. He's going to go for Parting Shot here. What do we lose in clicking Zen Headbutt? What could he switch in here? Nothing, really. Or we can make a bold prediction and click Volt Strike. I'm gonna go for Zen Headbutt. We're gonna see if this Silvally is slow or not. We're actually gonna get the Zen Headbutt off. And this is going to do about 30%. So it does have Parting Shot. Parting Shot. Let me see how much that did to it. It's not even going to tell us. So he might be like max HP, maybe Fizz Def. Max HP, maybe Fizz Def. And if he goes Nihilego, actually, that's phenomenal. And we'll be able to catch this thing off guard. Does Parting Shot lower your special attack by 2? Or your physical attack by 2, whatever? Even if we're at -1, actually we don't KO the Nihilego. So we gotta be a little bit careful here. Kinda nervous, guys. I'm kinda nervous. How do we win this late game? Mawile is looking actually kinda ridiculous. Silvally Fire is definitely a good bring on Steven's part. It's gotta be max, right? Like, it's gotta be max for Mawile. That's his Mawile check. And if he didn't lead that, I see why he led that. If he didn't lead that, we actually kind of claimed the KO with Mawile. So he goes into Hat, which is Nihilego, probably. Yeah, that's Nihilego. Let me see if this makes us -1 or -2. It's only -1. So Zen Headbutt cannot ever OHKO. What do I switch into this, though? Hydreigon? Yeah, Hydreigon is infinitely less important because of the no, what's it called? Power Gym. Because of no Lottie. Power Gym actually does not two-shot Hydreigon. But we could also go into Mawile. I think Mawile is too obvious though. What does Nihilego get to touch Mawile? Let me see Nihilego's moveset here. Because Mawile might be the play. I don't really see how he touches Mawile without like HP Grass or something. Or HP Ground, excuse me. Or he might just get Rocks up here, honestly. Honestly, I think I might just go for a Flame Charge and see what he wants to do. How important is Victini? Victini destroys this man. But under Tailwind it does as well. I'm just going to go for a Flame Charge into his Zen Headbutt, I think. Victini. Yeah. How much time do we have left? 20 seconds? I think I'm just going to go for Flame Charge into Zen Headbutt. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We'll see what he does. He goes Power Gym. So we'll see how much this does. Power Gym. 177 minus 108. 69. So he did about what we expect from a 252 Timid. Would he be Scarf? Can I risk him being Scarf? I think I'm gonna go Mawile. I don't want to risk him being Scarf. We're gonna go hard Mawile here. We do switch out first, so if he switches out, we'll know that he is not Scarf confirmed. I think Mawile is a pretty free switch in here if he is Scarf, though. So we'll see what he does. We get the Intimidate off, doesn't matter. And he is actually gonna go for the Power Gym again. So it looks like he's Scarfed. I did like half to Mawile, which is kind of nuts. But if he's not Scarf, that's actually kind of crazy. What Mons does he have? So Volley can switch into us. So Volley Fire. Mawile. Ability, huge power. Could we outspeed like a 0 speed So Volley? Because if we can, I might go for a sub. Otherwise, I'm going to just click Play Rough. No, we can't. I'm just going to click Play Rough here. I don't think he really has a switch into this. Nihilego doesn't appreciate it. I'm pretty sure this Nihilego is Scarf, just the way he was playing it. I don't think he would just give it to me. Play Rough actually does 8% less than Brick Break, by the way. This mon is ridiculous. I think his only play here is to go into the, what's it called? The Sovali. I think he has to go into the Sovali here. I gotta think about my in-game here. I'm really like scatterbrained right now, right? Like I gotta calm down. He does switch out into Sovali into Gyarados. Okay, so he gets the Intimidate off. Is he bulky Gyarados then? He's got to turn 1 Mega. We Mega? And we probably still do a chunk to this thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, after -1, if he's in Gyarados regular, yeah, that did about what we expect. 69 to 81. So that did about what we expect. I'm going to switch out here. I think that he has to go for an Earthquake or for like a Crunch or a Waterfall. So I think going Breloom has about 0 downsides, honestly. And we're not going to get to show the Nagif Ice Tech, which is kind of sad. Do I just go Breloom? Do I lose anything going Breloom? I could go Hydreigon as well. And just U-turn. Yeah, actually, that's a good play, too. I am going to do that. I'm just going to go into Hydreigon, and we're going to U-turn. And we're going to see what he wants to do. I think that's a pretty solid play, because he's not clicking Ice Fang in the face of a Mawile. He might Dragon Dance, but either way, we are Scarf. So actually getting Hydreigon in here, I think, is the best possible play. If he subs, we U-turn. If he D-dances, we U-turn. We're in a pretty good spot either way. So we'll see what he does. Mold Breaker. Earthquake's going to hit us, but not very hard. Waterfall. Okay. Waterfall. He did, let me see if that's Adamant or Jolly. 171 minus 120. He did 51 damage to us with a Waterfall. Waterfall. That's Adamant. That's gotta be Adamant, doesn't it? Yeah. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. 51. What am I missing here? It says that he should do max 47. Did I get chipped before? I don't know. Either way, U-turns the... Oh, I'm looking at regular Gyarados, not Mega Gyarados. Understandable. I did that in a video before, too. So, Waterfall, it's looking like he's Adamant. He did how much? 51? He is Adamant. He's guaranteed Adamant. And U-turn actually blows this Mon back. We've got 0 reason not to click U-turn here. And is he going to give us this Mon? He is going to give us this Mon. So, awesome. So, Hydreigon kills Mega Gyarados with U-turn. Awesome. Hydreigon picks up a KO, and Gyarados goes down. So, let me look for a second real quick. judging on his team, what baits in what? So if we can't go Mawile because he'll just bring out Silvally. We can't go Victini because that just baits out Nihilego. What does Breloom bait out? Silvally, I guess? We can go, I think Sally's the play, because it doesn't really bait anything in specific out. And if he goes Serena, we can go Skarmory on the Serena, honestly. And if he goes Machamp, we have Zen Headbutt. I don't know if he'd expect that. And if he goes Alolan Ninetales is not a play, so we always go Lycanroc here. We know he's Scarfed Nihilego. He is most definitely Scarfed Nihilego, and if not, he's doing a phenomenal job bluffing it. But I don't think he really has the best switch into Lycanroc here. I think he's kind of got to go Breloom. Or not Breloom, Serena. I think he's kind of got to go Serena here. Serena. If he doesn't... What is this? Is this Serena? Yeah, I think he kind of had to go Serena here. And then I'm pretty positive we can just go into Skarmory here. And we can click Tailwind. Am I pulling this trigger too soon? What does he do to Breloom, actually? Oh, I forgot we're not gift Ice on Breloom. But Power Whip actually hurts us a lot. I think Skarmory's really, really free here, but I just don't want him to U-turn on me. I don't want the Skarmory Sash to be, or the Skarmory Sturdy to be broken, really. I think we're going to go with Breloom here. Breloom doesn't do a ton this game. Unless we're under Tailwind. Actually, Breloom does a lot. If we're under Tailwind, Breloom kind of demolishes him. Actually, hold on. We're going to go Skarmory. We're going to go Skarmory, and we're going to hope that he does not click Knockoff. Or not Knockoff, U-turn. We're going to hope he does not click U-turn. Because U-turn puts us on the back foot here. He goes Knockoff. Awesome. Knock. And I did 31. Let's get a read on his set. Skarmory. Knockoff. He is not adamant. He might be no attack investment. No attack. No attack investment. And we're just going to go for the Tailwind here. I feel pretty comfortable just going for this Tailwind. I feel really comfortable just going for this Tailwind. He does have U-turn. So knock U-turn. Maybe knock U-turn, Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin. What's the other move? Power Whip. And he might be an Assault Vest variant. I think that's definitely realistic. I think that's definitely realistic. He was an Arceus 50. That's fine. That is fine by me. We are going to go ahead and go for this Tailwind here, which is phenomenal. And what do we go into now? Okay, so my thought process right here, right? Like, we can go into Lycanroc, but that just baits out the how much does Breloom do to Silvally? Because what I'm thinking here is we go Hydreigon, or no, we go Lycanroc on his parting shot, right? And then we go into Breloom on his Serena switch, or Breloom on this, and then we click Rock Tomb. Let me see how much this does. Hold on. Silvally, Fire, because this is gonna slap. Rock Tomb does 60 to 75, but he's like max bold. We're gonna go into Lycanroc. We're gonna go into Lycanroc, and we're gonna see what he does. I think he just parting shots. I don't know why he wouldn't parting shot, because I don't know why I'd risk my Skarmory there. He does go parting shot, yeah. As expected. I didn't really have another play there either way. I could have went for Iron Head and did 5%. Like, this just baits out the Serena again, and I really hope... I'm just going Breloom this time. Unless he goes into something else. But if he goes into something else, we kill that something else. Ninetales. We don't kill Ninetales, actually. What's Ramsey? Is it Ninetales? It's Machamp. Alright, we're about to blow this boy back. He's not ready. We have Zen Headbutt for this exact moment. He is not ready for this, bro. He is not ready for this. He's probably got Bullet Punch, but we should chew. We should chew at least one, even if Adamant Banded. After 2 layers of rocks is actually what our investment is for. And we do, if he's no HP, we do 97 to 115 with Zen Headbutt. And if he's max HP, we do 81 to 96. So... I would assume he'd Bullet Punch here. I don't really see why he would not. Just the way he sent that in. But Machamp is also probably his most expendable member as well. Machamp is also probably his most expendable member. And even if he's Scarf, he can't outspeed. So it is what it is. +1. Yeah, he actually never outspeeds Lycanroc, even if Scarf. Machamp is actually very, very slow. I did not think it was that slow. That is kind of wild. Actually, if he's Scarf and he's max speed with our speed investment, he can. We do connect his in headbutt. Come on, Sally! Holy, he is bulky. He is very, 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 very bulky, and he's gonna blow us back with a close combat. That's fine. Machamp kills Lycanroc with CC. That's fine. So Lycanroc, did he get a crit? I did not even see. So Lycanroc dies. Machamp gets a KO. That's fine. That's kind of what we needed that mon for. So now I think we can go into Victini, and we can start Causes of Chaos. I think we go into we can either go Victini or Mawile here. Mawile kind of actually comes in and clicks Play Rough and gets a KO. We have 2 turns of Tailwind left. Yeah, actually. Mawile comes in, clicks Play Rough, and gets a knockout. There's no questions about it. He's got to give me a Pokemon here. There are no questions about it. And he might be Roselli Berry Machamp. We do have 2 turns of Tailwind left, right? We have 1 turn of Tailwind left. Unfortunate. We gotta have to click Play Rough here. He switches out into probably Arceus 50. Yeah. But this is unrecoverable chip. This is unrecoverable chip, which is phenomenal. Come on. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Unrecoverable chip. Our team's Tailwind petered out. That's okay. That's fine. We're running out of switch-ins to this mon specifically, but that's okay. We can go Hydreigon here, and that's pretty zero downside. We can go but if we go Hydreigon, he clicks Parting Shot. We're gonna go Victini, which baits in the Nihilego. We're gonna go Victini. That baits in the Nihilego though. Do I lose? Can I lose to Nihilego? I know he's Scarf. I have Sucker Punch on Mawile. How much does Mawile Sucker Punch do to that? Mawile Sucker Punch plus Breloom Mach Punch definitely KOs this mon, right? I would assume. 50 with huge power. Nope. Ability, huge power. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna go into Victini here. Hopefully he just clicks a fire move, because honestly, if I just click Play Rough there on his potential Parting Shot, I kind of just claimed the KO. So I think he might just Flamethrower there. Yeah, he did just Flamethrower. Cool. Flamethrower. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do now? I think we're just gonna Zen Headbutt. Actually, does V-Create do more to this than Zen Headbutt? I want to see that, actually. Probably not. If it does, though, we're clicking it. It does. I think that's what we have to do. I think that's what we're going to do. Or we could just Zen Headbutt. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? We click it. We land it. Come on. Come on, Vmon. Come on, Vmon. Pick up your first knockout of the season, bro. Unfortunate. Does he have a move for us? Does he kill us? Parting Shot? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we still have Victini for the late game, which is great. But he no longer has to switch into Mawile, so we kind of just need to get a Tailwind up with Skarmory, and we kind of win the game. With Mawile, I do believe. Because I don't think Nihilego can touch Mawile. How much does Nihilego do to Skarmory? I'm actually curious. Nihilego, there comes the Nihilego. If he calls the Thunderbolt, will we just go Hydreigon? Power Gym. He has to click Power Gym here, I think. Power Gym 2 goes Skarmory. So we gotta be careful. And if he goes, I'm going Breloom, because if he goes Sludge Wave, then what's it matter? Breloom. Can Power Gym 2 go Breloom? It cannot. I'm going Breloom because if he goes Sludge Wave, what's it matter? I know he's Scarf, and I just go into Skarmory. He might go Thunderbolt here, though. I think Breloom's zero downside. Zero downside. Power Gym, yep. Yep, that did about what we expect. And I don't see why we don't Mach Punch here, just on the off chance that he's bluffing Scarf. On the off chance that he's bluffing Scarf, I don't see why we don't click Mach Punch. I don't see a reason. We're just going to click Mach Punch in case he's bluffing the Scarf. Because damage on this is very, very important. Very, very important. Actually, damage on this would be phenomenal. If I were him, I would sack Sovali here. Sovali does not have a purpose anymore. This is a very, very good game so far. He does withdraw, so he is Scarfed. He is Scarfed. He goes into Shiozaki. Is that Machamp? That is Serena. Now, funny thing with this Serena, he does have Queenly Majesty. Funny thing with this Serena is we have Nat Gift Ice, which only does about half. I'm pretty sure we're faster this. We're almost max speed Breloom, right? Force Palm actually does a ton to this Mon too. Do I lose to Nihilego if I lose Breloom? I don't think so. I think we're going to go for Force Palm into Nat Gift Ice. Because I think he might U-turn here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go for Force Palm into Nat Gift Ice. We go for Force Palm. I'm not saying give us a pair, but give us a pair. He goes for U-turn. That's what I thought. Okay. That's what I thought. I don't think he has a move to touch us. He does a tremendous amount of damage to our Breloom. A ridiculous amount of damage to our Breloom. Absolutely ridiculous amount of damage. Snowy. What is this? Alola Ninetales. Breloom Ninetales. So, I always go Skarmory on this. I have zero reason to not go Skarmory. I have zero reason to not go Skarmory here. I have zero reason to not go Skarmory. And then I defog away the Aurora Veil. Honestly, also, a Rock Tomb would do a gajillion to this thing. But he has no reason not to click Aurora Veil here. Priority number one is get Aurora Veil off the field. That is very, very important for us in the late game. And I think we can win the game as long as we do that. That was my game plan going in. That's what we're going to stick with. We'll see if he just attacks here. I hope he just attacks. I hope he just clicks Blizzard. He does just click Blizzard. So we'll see how much this does. Ah. He killed us either way. He might be Specs based on that damage. Skarmory. I think he's Specs based on that damage. We were at like 130 something. I don't think the freeze matters. It sucks to see it, but yeah, he's Specs. He is Specs. But on the bright side of things, that sucks so bad actually. We get in Victini for free after this. I'm just gonna click Tailwind on the off chance that he doesn't do what he does. Yeah. Wait. He's not Specs? What kind of damage am I looking at then? Oh my gosh, that's so clutch, bro. What a Pokemon you are, Skarmory. What a Pokemon you are, Skarmory. How is he not Specs? My calc is telling me that he has to be Specs. Whatever, bro. Does not matter. We click Defog and we're gonna get rid of this Veil. Because under Tailwind, we should outspeed a Max Timid Skarmory. We do or Max Timid Ninetales, excuse me. Awesome, phenomenal. We're gonna click Defog here. And we'll see what he does. Does he kill us? Just kill us. Just kill us. Kill us. I don't need this Mon. Hidden Power. HP, super effective on Skarmory. Okay, what can I immediately go into to pressure an Oko on this thing? I think Mawile is the play. I dropped my pin. I think Mawile is the play. Mawile. Huge power. Yeah, Mawile is the play because it also doesn't allow the Nihilego to come in afterwards, where Victini does. So Mawile is the play here, which is awesome. And honestly, we could click sub here, but I don't want to risk anything. So Ninetales kills Skarmory with HP. So we're going to click play rough here. So Ninetales picks up a KO. What's he send in? What's he give me? Machamp? Sovali. So Ninetales perishes. Or not perishes. So Mawile gets a KO. Awesome. Skarmory perishes. Mawile kills Arceus. Silvally with Play Rough. Mawile kills Silvally with Play Rough. I marked down Machamp. He's not Shizaku. Yo, you sure? Does this Mon take a couple? And what's this Mon do to me? He's already damaged significantly. We're gonna play rough. I think we KO from this range. Yeah, we do. Mawile kills Serena with Play Rough. So Mawile picks up 2, Serena dies. So he's got Alolan Ninetales and Nihilego Machamp. And he sends out Machamp. He's got something cheeky up his sleeve. This is going to be a max speed Machamp to outspeed this, is it not? Do I need Mawile anymore, though? I don't really think I need Mawile anymore. Actually, I do need Mawile because it completely hard checks the Nihilego, and that's very, very important. I don't, however, need Hydreigon. Do I? Because it doesn't outspeed the Scarf Nihilego. How much does Hydreigon take from a Nihilego Power Gym? Can I take a +1 Nihilego Power Gym? I need Mawile. I absolutely need Mawile. +1 Power Gym. 73. What are we at? 120 out of 171. We're at 70. We actually can take a +1 Power Gym if he's not modest, which I don't think he is. Do we need Breloom? Breloom Mach Punch is kind of nice, I'm not going to lie. No, we don't need Breloom. We really don't need Breloom at this point in the match. No, we really don't need Breloom. We really do not need Breloom anymore. So we'll see. I think he's going to click Dynamic Punch here. No guard Dynamic Punch. Or Close Combat. Yeah. Machamp kills Breloom with CC. So Machamp gets one, and Breloom dies. Okay, I'm fine with that. And now we go into Victini. And could a Flame Charge kill this Mon? Victini against Machamp. Could a Flame Charge kill this Pokemon? He was very, very bulky earlier, so I do not think so. I think we go for the Zen Headbutt. What happens? Okay, so I kill this Machamp, and then he goes into Nihilego. He gets a +1 boost off that, and then I go into Mawile. Can he kill Mawile with the +1 boost? Or do we just claim a KO? +1 Thunderbolt can KO Mawile, but that's it, actually. Power Gym. +1 Power Gym cannot. So we're just going to click Zen Headbutt here. And we're going to get Victini another kill, I think. He's thinking about it, too. He kind of needs Machamp, because otherwise he loses to Mawile. Mawile kind of puts in the finest on him. He definitely needs this Mon. But if he goes into... He could totally go Alolan Ninetales here, I guess. Maybe I should have clicked V-Create. Nope. We connect! That's our boy, Victini! Victini kills Machamp with Zen Headbutt. Victini... Is that Victini's first kill? That's our boy, Victini. Kills Machamp with Zen Headbutt. That Mon was a monster this game. That Mon did phenomenal this game. I think we can do this, boys. I think we can do this. And he might also... He goes Nihilego here every time, though. He goes Nihilego. Does Nihilego Thunderbolt Oko... Do I go Hydreigon? Do I sack Hydreigon? I don't need Hydreigon. Do I? And if he clicks Thunderbolt, that'd be great. I think I go Hydreigon. And on the off chance that he's not Scarf, then we're phenomenal. We're golden. Because I don't think we do very much to Ninetales with a Fire Fang anyway. So I think Hydreigon is the sack here. He goes Power Gym. And we click Crunch or Outrage. If we click Outrage, then he gets a free Aurora Veil up, so I don't think that's the play. If he isn't Scarf. Outrage can't even kill it, so we're just gonna click Crunch on the off chance. He is Scarf, so Nihilego kills Hydreigon with Power Gem. And Nihilego got 1, and Hydreigon died. And we go into Mawile here. Mawile can shoot anything this mon has at +1. Huge power. +1. Power Gem. Does max 45. So we're gonna go for Brick Break into Sucker. We're gonna go for Brick Break into Sucker. I don't know how he beats this Mawile. I really don't. Unless he has. I think we're in a really good position here. 1, 2. Oh, Savali died. I think we're in a good position here. Come on. Come on, Miss Dusa! Come on, Miss Dusa. Miss Dusa and Vmon. My boy's putting in the finest. I think what happens here is he clicks Power Gem and we go Brick Break into Sucker, and if he switches into Ninetales, he can't kill us with a Blizzard anyway. I would assume Blizzard does 0 damage. Probably. But I don't know, the calc messed up earlier, so maybe it doesn't. Or maybe I messed up. That's also a possibility. Blizzard does 30% to Mawile, actually. But then he doesn't beat Victini. I don't know how he beats this. I guess he would have to hope that I Sucker here and go into Ninetales, or he has to eat this and then go into Ninetales. Yeah, he has to eat this and then go into Ninetales. Yeah, he goes Power Gem. We chew 1. Easy. And we go Brick Break. And I'm on. That did significantly more than I expected. I think we've got a Sucker here. No. I think we got to switch out into Victini on the chance that he goes into Ninetales. Because I think that the play into Ninetales is super obvious. I think that's how he wins the game. I think he goes Ninetales here, and that's the way he wins the game. If we don't go Victini. But we're going to go Victini. This is a big 50-50. But I think Steven is going to go into Ninetales here. Because otherwise he loses to Victini in the back. And I know Steven's too good of a player to do that. And if we lose this 50-50, it was a really, really good game. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. If we lose this 50-50, it is what it is. So I guess we'll see. Because if we Suckered and he goes into Ninetales, he kills our Mawile. I guess we could have hard switched into Victini, but 2 Blizzards kill us. No, we have to switch out to Victini here. Yes! Yes, dude! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my gosh, dude! Big hype, bro. Big hype. Let's go, bro. Let's go! Victini. Victini V-Create always kills you, even behind Aurora Veil. I want you to actually get off of my stream, Ninetales. I want you to go away. Let me see how much a Dark Pulse does from this before I get way too cocky. Because if this has Dark Pulse, we lose regardless. No, it doesn't. Because we live it. We live it. We click V-Create here. Yeah, we click V-Create here and we're fine. He goes Dark Pulse. Unless he gets a flinch here, we're fine. My calc said we lived that. My calc said we lived that, dude. What? Why is my 177? 71 out of 177. Unless he's like Expert Belt, my calc says we lived that. Or he got 71 out of 177 is 41%. And he does max 42. So of course Steven got a high roll. Awesome. So it's going to come down to that. It's going to come down to that. And we're at 0-3. Unless he was Expert Belt or Modest, I'll have to ask him after the match. If he wasn't Expert Belt or Modest, he actually got a max roll, which is kind of nuts. So I guess we just, I don't know. We brick break in case he clicks bail for whatever reason. Yeah. Whatever, bro. I don't even know. Ninetales kills Victini and Mawile with Dark Pulse and HP ground, I assume. Man, GG to Steven. Man, I don't even know what to say, guys. I guess like that was a really good game. That was a really good game. But my calc said we lived that, and I don't know. It is what it is. But GG to Steven. Be sure to check him out down below. And with all that being said, for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.